This is Lacto. I'm gonna be continuing the series on Eternum. This is gonna be the second part. What was I talking about? When now before I brought you back into the real world, something about video games. I knew you weren't listening to me. Okay, sorry. It won't happen again. It better not. I was saying that I spoke with Nancy. She said she's already there. She'll be waiting for us outside Credence Station. That's great. I can't wait to see her. I hope she recognizes me. Laughs. I'm sure she will. I'm actually kind of nervous. Nancy used to be my babysitter in Green. Since my father was always working, I can recall more memories with her than with my dad. I used to spend the entire afternoon playing with Nancy and her daughter, Dalia, but then we had to move and ended up losing touch. It was a nice surprise to discover that she was one of the host families working with the student exchange program. Living with them will be much cheaper than renting a student residence in O'Shirley. Be nice to see Nancy and Delia again. Come to find out she actually had two rooms available so Annie will have a place to stay as well. She's actually been the one who's been coordinating with Nancy over the phone even though they didn't know each other beforehand. I've always hated talking on the phone. I prefer chatting online or talking in person. Do you think she will like me? Nancy? Of course. Don't worry about it, Annie. I haven't seen her in over 10 years. So it'll be so it will probably feel like I'm meeting her for the first time too. I know, but I can't help feeling a little bit nervous. What about you, Chang? Do you know anything about your host family? Not much. I just know their names are Lucidie and Mark, and they have a daughter named Michaela. They said their house isn't very far away from the school. Michaela is supposed to be the same age as us, so that's good. Sounds good. Next stop, Delwick. We're almost there. That's the second to last stop. What's the first thing you're going to do when we get to our new home? Well, say hello to everyone. I mean, after that, airhead. To tell you the truth, I'm pretty tired. I think I'll just go to sleep. Tomorrow is our first day of school, so I like to start off on the right foot. I hate, I would hate for everyone's first impression to be from the sleepy and cranky Lacto. Giggles. Fair enough. What about you? What will you do? Me? Log into Eternum and playing a while, of course. I should have known. I don't even know why I asked. Eternum. Over the past years, every single cover sheet I have seems to be about it. Just over a decade ago, a newly created company called Useless announced their first game, a virtual hyper-reality MMORPG that promised to revolutionize the world of technology. With the game's neural implant that recreates the five senses, they said it become impossible to distinguish between the game and the real world. Eternum, more real than real life. They promised thousands of servers, absolute freedom, and things never before seen in history. A big claim for sure. But after they released the first version of the game and players got to see things for themselves, everything they promised turned out to be an understatement. It was better than one could have ever imagined. People became addicted to Eternum, to say the least. The neural implant required to play cost 3,500 and could only be used by a single person. They started to call it the drug of the rich. Shortly after the release, Eternum added its own in-game currency and Ulysses quickly became the biggest company in the world. Today, Useless market capitalization is worth 31 trillion US dollars. more than 10 times that of Microsoft or Amazon. They say the owner of the company could buy out entire countries if he wanted to. Not much is known about him, only that he tried the entire game by himself and referred to as the founder. There's some weird shit going on with that game. Yeah, you can't die in Eternum, but you can still feel pain, and there's a dark side to the game too. Yeah, not reading that. Everyone knows about it, but world government turns a blind eye to it. Eternum abides by its own law, its own rules, its own place, and people don't care. They can't fulfill all their fantasies there. And that seems to be all that matters. You should go to sleep too, Annie. We have to wake up early tomorrow. Yes, yes, I will. I just complete a couple of dungeons and pay a quick visit to the market. I don't even know how the hell you managed to get enough money to buy yourself a nerve blank or implant. Well, it's because as soon as the game was announced, I worked every side gig I could and saved up each penny I earned, and it was so worth it. You play too much. Nah, that's not true. Yes, it is. How many hours a day do you play? 8? 10? You're addicted? You're just saying all this because you're jealous that you can't play Eternum. What? Nah. Yes, it's true. Nah. Yes, it is. Nah. Yes. Nope. Yes. Admit it already. You're nothing but a big ball of envy because your best friend can play Eternum and you can't since you didn't save any money. What? Best friend? I thought I was your best friend. What? Oh yeah, of course you are, buddy. What? I'm not your best friend? Well, yeah. Of course you're my best friend, Annie. What? Which is it? I need to know. You're both my best friends. That's not saying anything. You have to choose. Yeah, who's your bestest friend? Me or Jane? There are different kinds of best friends, of friendships. But who means more to you? Who's the one true best friend? Come on guys, don't make me do this. I mean, um, while thinking about it objectively, I guess Annie. I guess it would be. Ah, thank you. You scared me there for a moment. We've been through it too much together, Annie. You know, I wouldn't have even accepted the invitation to come here if you hadn't come with me. Thank you. But that doesn't mean you aren't also my best friend, Chang. Huh? Chang? Buddy. Come on, Chang. You know I love you. You're my best male friend. Nothing can cure the soul but the senses. Just as nothing can cure the senses but the soul. I'll make it up to you. I promise that I'll get you a beer after school tomorrow. But turn that music off. It's a deal, my friend. Nothing like an ice cold, bubbly brewski to numb the pain. Agreed. Ah, sun shines again. Well, we should be there any moment now. Tell me, where are you supposed to meet your new family? Mine said they're picking me up at the station too. The mom and the daughter. Apparently, the dad is on a business trip. You know what that means? That you're gonna get slapped for making unwanted advances. Not this time, buddy. And the new chain. The chain, the cool. Chain the ladies, man. Laughs. Are you really gonna try to hit on your hostess? Not only them, all of Britain is going to become my hunting ground. Nobody will be safe from Chain the Casanova. Laughs. Really? That doesn't sound like you. You have always called yourself a hopeless romantic. That was the old Chang, not Chang the womanizer. Chang the charming. cannot be pinned down with monogamy. Labs, how many nicknames do you have? Chain the modern Romeo has many names. More options for a woman to scream in bed. Laughs. You know, all kidding aside, I feel the same way. This place would be a good opportunity to meet some ladies. Whispering. Between you and me, people in our old city thought Annie was my girlfriend and I didn't know. Whispering. We could make a name for ourselves and greeting. Whispering. And I don't know. I got a feeling my look's gonna change. I'm sure there will be lots of hot girls and looking away. What are you muttering? Nothing. Were you talking about girls? No. It's okay. You can tell me. I want to be part of the conversation. I want to know how men think. We're talking about basketball. Who's playing? Um, Golden State against who? Uh, 49ers. Next up, Creedon. View. Thank goodness. That's gonna be for the second part.